Another day that I didn't really manage to film as much as I would like to, but there's been progress, so let me try to show you. We started putting the U-blocks, which is the last block layer on here. You can kind of see here behind me. Yeah, it's going pretty well actually. Kind of felt like we weren't doing enough this morning, but now when I look back it looks like we don't actually put a lot. Yeah. So there's about a third of it left to do, which we're going to continue, not tomorrow, but on Wednesday. The pillars between us and the neighbours have gone up. Oh, Frank put the other ones up there. Cool, yeah, that's the height of the pillars they're going to be. There's going to be a top on them, but yeah. So that's what's been going on today. Then we went to get some more cement. 8 sacks of cement. I'm not gonna miss carrying some packs of cement when all this is done. And now, hold on a second. Check out this sunset in the distance. It's looking quite glorious. Anyway, now I'm moving on to tiling the veranda floor. I laid them out. There's a couple of problem issues. Because none of the walls are 20% straight, angles are not straight. So I had to make a decision whether I go with this wall as straight as possible or this wall as straight as possible. But what turns out when I try to put this wall as straight as possible, this axis started curving quite a lot. So I think it's going to be neater if I put this straight wall, because it's also the kind of the horizontal line when you walk in there is going to be this, so I think it's better if that's kind of closer to the thing. I mean, the gap there is not that big, but it's still, there still is a little bit of a difference between here and here. But the difference between there and there, like by the time I was there, the distance was that already, so it would have been even wider by the time I got to the end of it. So I'm prepped, got the tile glue, ready to go. Okay, it's pitch black outside. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I've been going since 8 o'clock this morning. Yay! I haven't done one of these days in a while, but let me show you what I've done. So, the tiles for the veranda. I still need to do tomorrow this doorway area here, which is I would have said earlier on that that's probably the difficult part, but it's actually not. It's just a little bit of cutting and that's all it is. The rest of it is fine. The bulk of it was just getting all this kind of lines, and now that they're lined, I just continue the lines here, so it'll be easy enough to do. But yeah. Then the floor is done. Well, then I have to do the grout. Then after that we move on to these walls. Need to render them and do some sort of a trim on here. Apart from that, it's starting to look good. Yay! Good morning. It's a glorious morning here in Burgundy. Yesterday I had 12 hours of construction, renovations, stuff. Got the tiles up to here, so I'm gonna have to finish that today. But I was feeling it. I was definitely feeling it at the end of the day. So if I get this done today, it's ready for the grout. That'll be great. Look at us here, behind the window. She still has another week and a bit. I think next week she's getting next Tuesday she's getting a vaccine. There's another week before she can come out, so she's eagerly waiting. Anyway, today we shall continue with tiling. It's coming along nicely. We're getting to the spot where the cuts are, but there's actually less cuts than I thought. There's going to be pretty much bang onto the railing. It's going to be tiles. So I mean, if there's a, you know, instead of 2-3 millimeters grout, if there's 5 millimeters grout, I don't care. If it looks neat there, I'm very happy with that. Here, there's a, as you see the doorway there, there's a cut there, but it's just pretty much straight cut, it's no problem. This corner here is going to be maybe a little fiddly, but I think it'll be okay. It already looks like that line is going to be very close to, so I only have like one-way cuts really, so I think I'm being very lucky with this situation, even though, you know, that lip under the wall, it gives its own challenges and all that, but no, it's looking pretty good. And the biggest time-consuming thing here is choosing the right tiles for light spots. If this was one color tiles, I would have done that yesterday, no problem. It's just trying to randomly randomize all these tiles. That's what's taking the longest, but I think it's worth the effort of kind of thinking of which ones are going to look where, and in the end it's going to look nicer. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, just a quick coffee break, and then we continue. Job done. We already got a delivery of more sand. We have gravel plenty, but sand was the leftover sand that we had a big bit of gravel mixed up with it, so we needed more sand for the more cement, which we're going to continue later on today. This is looking good. I'm happy with the results. Now me and Natalie are going to go to Mr. Bricolage to get some grout. We had some, but there isn't enough, and you know, I'd like to get one brand, one color that it sticks all the way through it. So we're gonna get whatever we need for this. That's about 4 to 5 square meters. So there you go. That's happy with that. And later on today, after lunch, Jean-Pierre is gonna come, and we're gonna continue with the wall, finish the U blocks here. There's not much left. A little bit at that end, but most of it is just here, just this section. We'll get it done, and then tomorrow me and Frank are gonna start installing metal supports in here, and then lots of cement to cover it up to here. So that's the progress so far. Right. I just realized I've been on the go once again like for 3 weeks, just between mainly building and then helping clear out the house for Natalie's father's, one of the neighbours. Yeah, but the progress has been pretty decent, so I'm happy enough with that. Who's there? What's up? Few more days and then you can get out. I think next Monday or next Tuesday we're getting a vaccine. And then it's one more week after that, then you can come out. She's kind of eager to get out at this point. Going big. You're going big, girl. Once again, where did the day go? Well, it's just been so busy. And of course I forgot to film, but so the grout in the veranda is done, and I'm very happy with it. Now obviously the last cleaning, and I did the sponging today, and then the dry wiping, and then tomorrow we can actually mop the floor a couple of times, so it'll start to look like what it will eventually look like. Then we attacked the last of the U blocks on that wall, and let me just show you in a second, so as I find a key to lock my Right. So tomorrow we start putting metal supports in the U-bars and pouring concrete whole wall. I think tomorrow's going to be a big day again. It's going to be probably 4 of us doing it. So just quickly show you. These U-blocks. This way and this way. 28 meters of it. And before it disappears, check out that glorious sunset. Anyway, that's enough work for today. It is an extremely windy day here. We prepared the gaps through the pouring the concrete, the whole fence. That corner piece there blocked all the pieces where the metal supports from the ground comes up. Like that. The metal support goes down all the way down to the thing. And here, same thing. Here again. And the end piece support cement to be I have no idea how much you can hear me, but the wind is just howling here. Trying to find a spot where the camera isn't in the wind. Right, we've got to prepare for most of this. Next is cement. We've got a crew coming here at 2 o'clock, so see if Frank might start some of it before that, but that's when we need to be on the go. That's going to be probably 3-4 hours of pouring until the sun disappears, which it does. About 5:30 it gets dark this time of the year. Okay, the storm outside is roaring away. In a very windy day. We got the cement on the fence there finished today on the top of the U-bars, as I explained earlier on, but I couldn't film it because it was so windy. And now I have a cat on my shoulder.